Hello, 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 everyone. Let's dig deep. It is your host once and again, Shanidra, with the topic Say What You Mean and Mean What You Say. Yes, yes, you see this, it goes with that. So, before we get into that, say what you mean and mean what you say. We must be honest within ourselves because so that we can be honest with others. Don't say that you forgave someone and you know you really didn't mean it because there are some things you haven't let go of uh, that they did to you. So today I was looking in the mirror and on the side of my face is completely clear. And on the other side, over my brow, I have like a few little bumps, small bumps. Well, I tried getting rid of it fast by just, you know, putting pressing alcohol on the side of it. That made it worse. So trying to get rid of the bitterness and anger only makes it worse. You're trying to get rid of it fast, acting like I'm over it. Yeah, I'm over it, whatever, whatever. And you know darn well you're not over it. So trying to get rid of it fast does not work. It became a bigger problem that's going to take longer to get rid of. So the longer you hold unforgiveness in your heart, the longer it's going to take for you to get all of that bitterness out because you let it manifest and dwell within you. Let's get into the word. So, because it's about to get deep. So, we're going to start with Ephesians, the 4th chapter, starting at 31. And it reads, he said, get rid of all bitterness, all of it, rage and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and passionate and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ. So he said, get rid of. First, you must, in Ephesians 4:31 through 32, he said, get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, brawling, and slander, along with every form of malice. He said, be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ, God, forgave you. That's in Ephesians. We got to get deep. Say what you mean and mean what you say. This is a deep topic because so many times we do not say exactly what we mean, and then we walk away bitter and enraged and angry because we really didn't say what we meant and we really didn't mean what we said. So now we carrying on this bitter and anger towards someone and they don't even know. So now we're going to go to First John, the 1st chapter, we'll start at 8. He said, if we claim to be without sin, we have deceived ourselves. So if you claim to not have ever sinned and all of that, you have deceived yourselves. And the truth is not in you. 9. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. But we must acknowledge that we haven't forgave. We must acknowledge that we are bitter angry, outraged, we must confess. We have to acknowledge it first. We have to recognize, hey, I am bitter still about this situation because I didn't say what I meant and meant what I said. So then once we have acknowledged it, then we must confess it, and he will make us righteous. So say what you mean and mean what you say. That holds a whole lot of conversation, because so many times we are, well, I'm just going to say this because I ain't got time for all of this. Say what you mean and mean what you say, so you don't hold it on malice. Because if you say what you mean and mean what you say, you ain't got to worry about anything else, because you said exactly what you meant and you meant what you said. You're not going back on it or anything like that. You said exactly what you meant. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Because so many times we are mad at others because we become bitter and enraged because we we have misunderstandings because people are not saying what they mean and meaning what they are saying. They just go into it and they're like, well, like I said, you shouldn't have, Then after we done had the conversation with the person, then we want to sit and think about the conversation and be like, dang, I should have said this. Oh, I meant to say this. Now she thinks she don't and then all this bitterness, rage, and anger starts coming because we never said what we actually meant and meant what we said. He said, do not let the sun go down on your wrath, on your anger. He said, do not let it go down. We just read, he said, give him all of it. He said, if we claim to be without sin, we have deceived ourselves. So those of you who claim, oh, no, I ain't sinned, and you a lie. You have deceived yourself, and the truth is not in you. That's what he said in 1 John, the 1st chapter, verse 8 through 9. So that's, like I said at the beginning, we must be real with ourselves. Be honest with yourself. You can't be honest with nobody else if you're not honest with yourself. If you haven't dug deep and seen what the real issue, why am I mad at this person? What has truly ticked me off about this person? What have they really, truly done? Or is it me? You need to ask yourself these questions. And if it's not you, and if they really have made you mad about a certain thing, then you must say what you mean and mean what you say. You cannot expect anyone to understand or know why you're mad at them if you never say what you mean and mean what you say. And I'm saying this as a confession because I have done the same thing. I have, felt some type of way about how somebody has treated me. And the whole time, I've never told them, I never said what I mean and meant what I said. I never told them exactly how I felt. I never said it. But I'm over here bitter. We can't do that. God said we cannot do that. We must first. We just read in Ephesians. We just read in Ephesians, the 4th chapter, verse 31. He said, get rid of all bitterness. So before we even confess, we must get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, brawling, and slander. All of that, get rid of it. That's what he said. He said, get rid of it. In every form of malice, we must get rid of all of it. And then be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ forgave you. We must forgive them. After we have said what we meant and meant what we said, and we have came to our brother or sister for understanding, then we must let it go and forgive them, just as Christ has forgave us, as God has forgiven us. We must forgive them. That's what it says. And be kind and compassionate. And then right after that, after we have gotten rid of all the rage, like I said, first we must acknowledge and notice, hey, why am I mad at such and such? What have such and such really done recently to me? Well, if they haven't done anything recently, what am I still mad about? Because I wasn't even supposed to let the sun go down on my anger. So what is it that they have done that has made me just so angry? Once you get to that, once you have, oh, they did this and that, well, say what you mean and mean what you say. Say, oh, this is what made me upset with you because I felt like this. Come to an understanding. If they don't get it, oh well, but that's for you. Come to an understanding. First acknowledge, find out what it is that you actually mad at them about. Then come to an understanding, forgive them, confess, but you can't confess anything that you ain't acknowledged. You must acknowledge, because everybody has sinned. So you can't say, oh, I ain't never sinned. No, I forgave them. Oh, yeah. Oh, just like those little bumps that I was trying to get rid of with a little alcohol, thinking it made it worse. And you can't come halfway. That's what God said. You can't come halfway with him, and you can't come halfway with anything else and handling things in him. That's what he said. So today, I want you guys to just forgive. Just like we want God to forgive me, Lord. God, I should have did that like that. Okay, and we don't know if, they meant to do, they could have been having a bad day, and we don't know. But we carrying unforgiveness, that's a sin. He told us to forgive. We over here lying and doing all this stuff, having bitterness and rage in our heart and all of that. No. That's what's causing all this misunderstanding. God is like, no, we're going to stop this today. Stop it. Say what you mean what you say, and move on. Forgive them. What did Jesus say when he died on the cross? He said, forgive them, for they do not know what they have done. That's exactly what we need to do. Because if not, all this bitterness and rage will cause people to really start murdering and all of this other stuff. And jealousy, it causes jealousy. I mean, all types of stuff. So you do not want to hold this in your heart at all. That's what happened to Cain in the Bible. Cain and Abel. Cain got so bitter and angry and had all types of malice, and God tried to warn him, hey, can't you be blessed too if you basically do what I say? If you gave me your best? That's all Abel did, was gave him his, but you bitter and mad at somebody else, and that ain't even their fault. That's why God is like, look and make sure it ain't you. What you mad at them for? Because you see them getting blessed. You can be blessed too. But you don't want to live right. You don't want to act right. You don't want to follow my commandments. You said it's all on you. You. So do you, boo. It's all on you. You don't need me. So do you, boo. He's tired of it. Say what you mean what you say. But like I said, first you have to acknowledge. What is the problem? What problem do you have with this person? What have they really done to you? Or are you just bitter and mad and angry for no reason? Thank God I've never just been upset or just angry and mad, because I'm always trying to see the good in people. That's my problem. But now I'm starting to believe people for who they are. But I'm forgiving people. as he told me to do. I'm asking him to forgive me for what I have done, so I need to forgive others. Because everybody makes mistakes, but we're going to hold on to that. That don't make any sense. It's time to grow up. Thanks again, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our fashion segment. As we told you in our previous videos, that we are starting our More to Classy boutique. And as you can see behind me, I have one of the garments, well, two of the garments. This is one that I wore in the interview with the airport, and this is what I wore in our recent Let's Dig Deep video that I'll show you guys later. Today, I am introducing y'all our favorite part, which is every Let's Dig Deep that we do from here on out. You will be able to purchase the topic of the day shirt. Today's topic was say what you mean and mean what you say. As you can see, the picture behind me is on a canvas, and I have that picture on here as well. You can also get it on a mug. Yes. So you can look at the mug. It's so beautiful. So you'll receive the shirt, and we're doing a special sale. You can get the shirt, the mug that matches with the brand, and a canvas of the picture. All of this for only $50. It's a $50 special. Now, as we told you, a More to Classy boutique is how you wear your clothing. You have to wear your clothing with class. And as you can see, I have these nice earrings. These earrings are just $5. We sell earrings as well and jewelry. So these earrings are only $5. So you can purchase the earrings, the shirt, the canvas, and the mug. Yes, you can get all of this. Check out our website at cportraitsmagazine.net. I am so excited. I'm going to show you guys a few clips of me wearing some of these videos, some of these outfits that I just showed you. As you can see, here's the leopard jacket I've worn, and also this outfit. It's not what you wear, it's the way you wear it. My teacher was teaching, and of me wearing our outfits that you see behind me. And again, as we said, a More to Classy boutique is not about what you wear, it's the way you wear it. I have on these earrings with this necklace to go with just a t-shirt, and I have on a long black skirt. Yes. So purchase your items again on cportraitsmagazine.com. And here's the mug. You will be able to get our topic shirts matching with our mugs, a mask, and accessories, a canvas, all of that you can see on our website. You can purchase it every last show from here on out. We will have that. We also, as you can see, we have our background set up. We will be setting up our backgrounds to match with the theme of whatever we have on for that day. We're also able, as you can see behind me, we have done a theme backdrop and background. We have a theme setup to match with, this is like a safari theme. If you are interested in our interior decorating, we will also do that if you're inspired by that. We do also do videos, so we can set up for your videos and dress you for any video. And we can customize for your show, your mugs, a canvas, or a t-shirt to match with your brand as well. So And let's continue to dig deep.